Hello guys, Merry Christmas. Hello. Okay guys, up on DiabloFans.com they've data mined the new monk abilities from the Reaper of Souls. Let's go through them here. Okay, pacifism, the duration of control impairing effects on you are reduced by 25%. That's cool. Whenever you're hit by a stun, freeze, fear, or mobilized stun, so basically CC effects, you gain 15% increased damage for 10 seconds. That's fantastic for elites and all that. So it was damage reduction by 75%, but it's now an extra 15% extra damage. So very nice for elite killings. Nice, I like that. It's cool. Okay, so what's next? Guiding lights. Your heals, shield, grant increased damage if it's on a life percent missing up to 30%. That's really cool. And a slight debuff there from 15 to 10, so 30% extra life. A shield. So similar to what they've done with wizards. Oh, interesting. That's pretty good. You actually get a shield now. Those that have been playing PoE, you know what I'm talking about. Nice. Okay, what's next? Description. It's just description there. Combination strike. Okay. Damage increase there from 8% to 10%, so that's a bit better. Fist of Thunder, Bounding Light Rune. Every third hit was released chain lightning dealing from 73 to 195%. That's actually really good. That's actually really good for Fist of Thunder. 73 to 195. Very nice skill. For a spirit skill, that's very cool. Okay, next rune, static charge. Fist of Thunder applies to static charge to enemies hit from 5 to 6 seconds. Okay, each time a static charge gets hit, every other enemy with static charge within 40 yards takes from 172 to 125. So they debuffed it a bit and put the duration up. Okay, it's lightning. Okay, that's still very good though. That is very cool. Okay, Breath of Heaven, we know what this does. It does a big fucking hill, and they've increased it even more. It was 8k, now 10k. 10 to 14k life hill there, guys. That's fantastic. Very nice. And 30% of your health glow bonus. Yeah, guys, those that don't know, the heal amount is increased by your health glow bonus now. It's very, very cool, the monk. So stack up your health glow bonus. Nice. Okay, rune, Circle of Scorn. No, yeah, Scorn, yeah. Breath of Heaven also sees enemies for 505 weapon damage, down from 6 to 7. Blizzard at the moment, guys, they're toning the damage down a bit. Because at the moment, people in Reaper of Souls, they're just absolutely face walking the hardest content, so they're bringing everything down to provide more of a challenge to the game. That's why we're seeing lots of balances here. Okay, Circle of Life, increase the healing power of Breath of Heaven to 21,000 heal, 21 to 28,000 heal, and also 30% of health glow bonus as well on top. So you can make yourself a very good healer for your group, for yourself. Okay, Pensive Flames are renamed to Zephyr. Allies healed by Breath of Heaven now have their movement speed increased by 30% for 3 seconds, down from 3.5. That's actually really nice. I actually quite like that. Make a group farming, group farming runs really quick. I like that. That's actually quite a nice little change. I like that Zephyr. That's really nice rune. I really like that rune. That's cool. Okay, what's next? Cyclone Strike. We'll know what this does. Nice. Okay, 50 Spirit. Pull up to from 8 to 16. They've doubled it, guys. You can now pull in 16 mobs. What? That's awesome. From 24 yards for the Pure Blast damage that deals 261. Okay, and what about the runes for either Storm? Reduces the spirit cost of Cyclone to strike for 26 spirit, so cycles there turns to lightning. Okay, Wall of Wind, dodge chance by 20% and turns into cold. Okay, Serenity, it's always a good thing, is it? Instant Karma has been changed. While under the effects of Serenity, your movements is unhindered. This is fantastic, guys. It means that if you get walled in, you're sitting in Desecrator, Plague, all that sort of stuff, you can just pop this and just go, just walk straight through it. Very nice. Okay, Tranquility Rune, protect allies within 45 yards with a shield that removes controlled impairing effects and redirects up to 18k damage for you for 3 seconds. Shield amount is increased by 40% of your health. Oh, nice, you can increase the shield amount by 40% of your health. That's nice, man. That's very nice. You actually have a bloody shield now on the monk as well. Very, very cool. I like this. Okay. Okay, so Unwelcome Disturbance has been renamed from Reap What Is Sown. While under the effects of Serenity, enemies within 20 yards take 438 weapon damage as physical every second. That's really cool, guys. Very nice. 20 yards, it's massive as well. There's actually very nice runes down through Serenity. Nice. Some nice changes there for the monk. Okay, Crippling Wave, still 12 spirit. Also dazed enemies within 11 yards. Movement speed, increased movement speed, so that's still the same. Tsunami rune. Crit wages now don't changes to cold, so we've now got cold damage there onto Tsunami, okay. Well, the 100 Fist, one of my favourites, always like this. Fist of Fury. Perform a short dash with the first attack and enemies take now. Wow, okay, this is a significant buff because this was quite OP, well, very OP. It was 871%, now it's dropped down to 60. This was ridiculously strong in the beta, ridiculously strong. I completely understand why they've toned it down so much, because it was really, really, really strong. Okay, and Holy Ghost Fist of Fury damage can stack multiple times on the same enemy. So, you know what I mean? It was stacking at 861 a pop. You know what I mean? It was just crazy. So, even 3 times at 60, still significant damage. It'd be fine. Wind Force Flurry. Every third hit also generates a wave of wind that deals from 221 to 191. That's what I was talking about earlier. They're toning the damage down a bit because it's just too easy at the moment on the PTR and Ross closed beta. As cold to enemies directed at you, and it's just turned to cold damage. Okay, Mantra Conviction, Annihilation Rune. Kill an enemy that is affected by Mantra Conviction grants you and your allies 30% increased movement speed for 3 seconds. This is brilliant, guys. You can make some really fast farming with this. You know, it's going to go off all the time. You know, you're going to kill mobs all the time. You're pretty much going to have a permanent speed boost, aren't you? That's really, really nice rune for fast runs. Wow, could you imagine this with Tempest Rust? Tempest Rush, man, with this rune. Oh, man, it would just be ridiculously cool. Oh, it brings up so many builds. I'm already thinking of new builds now. Anyway, Dashing Strike. Again, slight damage toned down. 325 to 305. Nothing groundbreaking. It's absolutely fine. Okay, Barrage Rune has been buffed from 259 to 498. That's actually pretty good. So that's quite a nice big buff there. 259 to 498. That's pretty sweet. So they've changed that and just buffed one of the runes up. That's probably not too bad. Way of the Fallen Star. Gain was 25%, now 20% increased movement speed for 3 seconds when using Dash Strike. There's a lot of more movement speed with a monk. It's going to be a very, very fast character to farm with now. It's really nice. And for group play as well. Blinding Speed. Gain a 29% increased chance to dodge for 3 seconds when using Dash and Strike. Dash Strike's damage changes to cold. That's a really nice one as well. 29 dodge. That's fantastic. Flying Psychic. Before, a Flying Psychic that has was 15, now a 40% chance to stun enemies for 4 seconds. Wow, that's crazy. There's an amulet. I can't remember what it's called as off the top of my head, but it increases stun effects by 50%. So you can imagine this: a 6-second stun. I can't remember what that amulet's called. It's an amulet on Ross at the moment, but it's very, very cool. You can have a 6-second, literally stun lock. Unbelievable. Sweeping Wind. This is the one I was concerned about. What have they done? 75 Spirit as usual. Vortex. 28 to 25 weapon damage. There's a slight debuff there, but nothing groundbreaking. The Vortex stacks up to 84 to 76. A slight change there. Blade Storm. Yeah, 42 to 40. That's fine still. And a slight debuff there as well. But again, guys, it's nothing groundbreaking. They're just turning things down a little bit. Firestorm. Firestorm was very, very good in boss battle at the moment. Increases the radius of your vortex to 14 yards and changes sweeping wind damage to fire. Brilliant. It's so good Firestorm at the moment on Ross Beta. Very, very cool. Cyclone. We would love Cyclone. It's an awesome one. Have they changed anything? Let's have a look. No, Cyclone, guys, is exactly the same. Cyclone. Well, there's not. Don't know what Cyclone is. When you crit and it spawns those little cyclones and they come out and electrocute the mobs and keep you alive and all that. Brilliant, right? It's really cool. They've kept it as it was. Just sweeping winds damage turns into lightning now. Master of Wind increases duration of vortex to 15 seconds. Sweeping wind damage turns into cold. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Mantra of Retribution is next. Still 50 spirit. It's changed a little bit. Inflicts damage back at enemies, dealing 101 of your weapon damage. As holy, okay, it's pretty good. And block, dodge, or hit. Okay, and it's been damaged increased as well from 80 to 202. That's pretty cool actually. So the base rune has actually been buffed. That's actually quite nice. Okay, retaliation rune for this. Increased amount of damage inflicted by the mantra from 60 to 202%. Wow. So Retribution's getting some decent buffs at last. Okay. Transgression does the attack speed from 8 to 10%. That's very nice. 10% extra attack speed, guys. A lot of DPS for your group and yourself, of course. Indignation. When taking damage from Retribution, enemies have a 20% chance to stun. Another stun there, guys. That's the second stun skill we've seen. They can be boosted. Very nice. We can make a stunlock build for the monk here. 20%. That other rune up there. What was it? 40%? Stunlock Ink, guys. Stunlock Ink. Very nice. Against all odds, when dealing damage, Mana Retribution has a chance to restore 3 spirit. Okay, but a bit of spirit regen there as well. Collateral damage. Image damaged by the Mana Retribution have a from 30 to 75% chance to suffer feedback blast. Dealing was 45 to 101. Okay, that could work. That could work. Okay, Splitting Palm. This on the Reaper Souls at the moment is really strong. It's really strong at the moment. And they have toned it down. 1331 to 1179. It's not really a nerf, to be honest, guys. Like I said earlier, they're balancing things out at the moment, and it won't hurt you at all, to be honest. Because at the moment, Splendid Palm just one-shots pretty much everything. It's just easy to go bang, everything just dies. So yeah, they've toned it down to make it still very powerful, but you know, a bit more in gear to what the game's like at the moment. Okay, Rune, Impending Doom, increased the duration of bleed from 2,500 to 2,100, slight tone down there, and another slowing down on Essence Burn, 1832 to 1623. And the fire over time is from 343 to 258. Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, 7 Strider Strike. This is also ridiculously strong on the Frostbite at the moment as well. Still 50 Spirit, 30-second cooldown. From 2777 to 2477. The only reason they did this is because there's an ability that takes the cooldown off 7 Strider Strike at the moment in Reaper Souls, and it lets you just spam it as much spirit as you got, and you can just go. That's just crazy damage, absolutely crazy damage. So they're toning it down a little bit. Okay, 7 Salt Rune, teleport to enemy, increased damage dealt from 417. Well, wow, I can't believe that was on 4000. My God, to 277. So that's a bit more in line now. Over 7 strikes as well, my God. From maintaining the salt, each strike explodes, dealing was 577 down to 477. That's still fine though. Holy in 7-yard radius, okay. A Wave of Light, let's have a look. 75 Spirit, 604 to 473, and 79, so tone that down a little bit. Wall of Light, it's always quite a good rune. Initial strike from toned down, so it's just been toned down a little bit. 928 to 709. Same for Explosive Light, 830 to 731. Pillar of the Ancient, Summon Ancient Pillar that deals 636 to 498. That's been toned down as well. And so is the damage after each second as well, the last 2 seconds. Okay, Lashing Tower Kick. It's got some potential now. Enemies are chilled at long range, slowing them by 80% for 3 seconds. Lashing Tower turns into cold. Okay, Scorpion Sting Rune. Enemies hit have a 65 to now 85% chance. Another stun. We've got 3 stuns now. Crazy. So we need to get that amulet for the monk, guys, that increases the stun duration by 50%. It'd be really nice. A 5% chance to be stunned for 1.5 seconds and turns into lighting. Nice. Okay, Tempest Rush Bluster Rune's been changed. Enemy not bad deal 20% reduced damage for just 1 second, so it's just a little typo there. Mystic Ally. Okay, your Mystic Ally splits into 10 allies that explode from was 277 to 149, so they toned it down. But even so, 10 allies. Wow, it's crazy. You have a whole army of dudes on your screen, wouldn't you? Pretty sweet. War Ally. Let's have a look. You must have each dealing. So they're just toning down the damage again. 245 to 190. That's okay. Earth Ally. This boulder deals 300 weapon damage as physical every second and rolls towards the nearby enemy, knocking them up. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's very nice. Air Ally. You gain 175, 100 spirit now. So they buff that. That's pretty nice. And fast speed side increases the spirit regeneration was 4 down to 2. So they give you more initial spirit but less over time. But it's still decent, still good. During Ally, let's have a look. Cooldown the Mist Link was to 50 seconds. Increase your life asking by 826. Okay, so it's just a slight change there, but nothing crazy. Okay, Blinding Flash. Cooldown 15 seconds. Create a flash of light that blinds all enemies for now 3 seconds, was 3.5. And the leap bit's the same. Faith in the Light for 3 seconds. Use the blue splash or using the blinding flash. All of your attacks are in power to deal from 43 to 50%. Doesn't sound much, guys, 7%, but you're surprised how much extra damage that is. Slightly less duration, but more initial damage. Nice. It's not too bad. Blinded Echoes now be renamed to Resplendent Light. And let's have a look. Each enemy you blind restores 10 spirit. Now this is actually very interesting, guys. There's a sword, I can't remember what it's called in Reaper of Souls, that gives you a massive chance to blind your enemies. Okay, so this will proc it like crazy with this rune. Each enemy you blind restores 10 spirit. I wonder if it would work with this rune. If it does, it'd be really cool. We'll have to see. I need to get hold of Reaper Soul key, guys, because I just don't have one at the moment. Unfortunately, so I can't test this. It's driving me crazy, but it's the way it goes. Let's have a look. Blind and Confused, a grenade to Mystifying Light. Blinded enemies are also slowed by 80% for 5 seconds. Okay, self-reflection rune increases duration that enemies are blinded from 7.5 to 6 seconds. Searing is renewed to Soothing Light. Allies within the blinding flash have their life per second increased by 2,395 for 3 seconds. That's a really cool wheel. And the heal amounts increased by 90% of your life per second. Interesting. So you can make your monk really top-end healer. Very cool. Okay, what's next? Epiphany in a fire rune. Engulf yourself in flames, causing your attacks to sort enemies for 340 weapon damage as fire. Okay. It's actually a really good rune, guys. You need to see that in action. Nirvana. It looks like they're just done a few changes here, nothing crazy here. Unity stat. Each ally affected by your mantras increases your damage by 5% and 5% increased damage. That's actually really good. Affected by your mantras increases your damage by. That's actually really nice. So if you're in a big group play game, guys, you're looking at a significant damage increase there. It's very nice. Excellent, guys, and there you go, guys. That's the latest information I have for the monk on Ross Beta. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful, and just usual, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all, guys, very, very soon, and have a Merry Christmas. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.